Hey, what's going on? This is super simple fixes. Listen to this after I flush the toilet. So I'm actually turning off the water now because what's happening is that I'm noticing that there are cracks here somewhere and I'm going to have to replace this fill valve. I went ahead and flushed it with the water off, so this is as far as the water level is going to go. So I need to dry this up with sponges or old towels, whatever the heck it is. Get the water out of there before we can pull this piece out. I found a couple of old sponges that I'm just going to drop in here to help soak up all the water. Once we have all the water soaked up, we can go ahead and start working on this piece. You can see now that I've thrown a sponge under there just to catch any remaining water just in case. I make sure that water supply is off and I want to start unscrewing this piece right here. Lock nut is done. Gonna need a wrench to unscrew this piece. I'm having to use one of these because I don't have a wrench big enough to unscrew this one right here. I loosened it up just before starting the camera. Okay, maybe I can do it by hand. There we go. Remember, I've got the sponge right under this. It's out. This is what the assembly looks like when you take it all the way out. And right now I've just got a hole at the bottom of the tank. This is what I'm actually going to replace that valve with. This is called a fluidmaster 400A toilet tank repair valve. These pretty much go into most toilets. Just double check to make sure that your toilet will accept something like this. The valve doesn't have a floating ball, but this is taking the place of the floating ball. So as the water rises, this floats up, hits a certain point, turns off the water. We need to separate these two pieces. I've got this new washer that I'm gonna put at the bottom of this thread. Get it all the way to the top so it's flush. And now I've got this thing right here. I'm just gonna plug the end of this into the hole. So this is what it looks like right now. And I'll show you the shot from the bottom. Before we shove this piece back into the tank, you need to take a look at the directions, and it says that the line, which is critical level, needs to be 1 inch above the overflow pipe. So when I set it in here, I need to make sure that that line is 1 inch above this. Right now it isn't. What we have to do is we have this piece right here, and this can actually rotate so it gets longer. So as I continue to rotate it, I just double check it, stick it back in here, make sure that it is about 1 inch above this piece right here. I'm almost there, I think, but I will be right back as soon as I get it there. This is currently what it looks like after I just put the new valve in there. Just going to try to get this washer up. Okay, and we'll tighten that up. According to directions, it says that you should not turn it more than a half turn beyond hand tightening, because these are plastic pieces, you can actually crack them. One final thing about this piece right here, this is the bottom. Because I have everything already here and I don't need another new piece, I'm not going to use the other couple of washers that came with it. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that right up in there, tighten this up, and then join this. I'm going to take this piece right here, shove it onto this little spigot right here, give it a little twist. Alright, and this one already has like a little brace for it, so I'm just going to stick it in there. If yours is super long, just give it a cut and pop it right in there. It comes with an adapter if you need it, but I don't need the adapter, so I'm just going to set it up just like this. Here's the final result. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below.